Hi, welcome to the Coffee Chat Show here on Buzzin Pattaya, the show we talk about things that are happening right here, right now, as well as general news, tips, information and advice. And you'll recognise this young man here. Darren, how you doing, my man?
Okay, mate, with a beard.
Oh, I tell you what, that's a nice general shake. Normally you break me bones. Look at the size of it. It's good to see you back, mate, because I know you've not been too well, so I'm glad you're all up and running again.
Thank you, sir. Yes, it's a bit better now, a bit croaky, but I'm fine. Are you good? Yeah?
Yeah, I'm all right, mate. You know, I'm trying to fill out, but I'm just not getting anywhere close to you.
Well, you will do one day. When you're old enough.
Yeah, but it won't be muscle.
It won't be when you're old enough.
Now, today's video, guys, what I want to do is I'm going to speak to Darren about some really common mistakes that guys are making with their visas. We get asked a lot of time, I've done this, I've done that. So Darren's kind of going to run through that. But before we talk about that, mate, what's the news on the street? What's going on?
Oh, good news, mate. Good news. Yeah, for a change. As we know from the 1st of July, as most people know, there's no more Thai pass. Yeah, so there's no more computer work, no more insurance.
Yeah.
Okay, if all you need to bring to Thailand now is your passport, your ticket, and your vaccine card. So, as long as you bring them, you're fine. People that haven't been vaccinated need to go to a proper hospital. Okay. Don't just buy one of them cheap shit things that you get from the chemist. Go to a proper hospital before you come here and have a proper test done so that the immigration can see that. I read yesterday that there was a few people having problems with airlines who've not been vaccinated trying to come to Thailand.
Oh, right, okay.
They had the right paperwork, but the airlines were about letting them fly because there's no vaccination. But apparently that's been sorted now.
Oh, well, that's good.
That's fine. So now, situation is, you're free as a bird. Yeah. It's like the old days. Oh, mate. It's just like getting on a plane, booking it, getting on a plane and coming.
And there's no masks.
And
no masks.
Well, there's no. Within reason, outside you don't have to wear them. The Thai still wear them. Yeah. Because it means they don't have to brush the teeth and makeup. Yeah.
He said that, not me.
No.
I must admit, I'll tell you what I'm finding difficult to get my head around. Is I'm able to go into 7-Elevens without putting a mask on.
Yeah.
That's really freaking me out because I walk up to the door and I think, oh, do I need a mask or do I not? Do I need it? Do I not? I mean, I understand like all the big shopping malls and that. Yeah, okay, fair enough. We've got to deal with that. But to walk into a 7, I know it sounds crazy, but to walk into a 7-Eleven right now and not have to wear a mask, it's a real mindset.
Well, the thing is, Thais don't know which way to go because one minute we're past the endemic, we're in an endemic now. But every day there's news about the BA4, BA5, Omicron, and you're thinking, which way do I go? Yeah. I mean, me now, I've told my staff, just for now, wear your masks. Because we see obviously a lot of foreigners that have just arrived. They've only been here a few days. They're coming in to do a visa, so I said, for safety, make sure you wash your hands, make sure you put your mask on, just for now, till things tidy up. So that's great news, that, better than last time.
Absolutely.
The new 10-year visa, the LTR, that's supposed to be coming out in September. We've still got no proper details on that yet. We've got nothing on that. Just that we know that the criteria is going to be very, very high.
Is it?
Yeah. So for the more, shall we say, affluent traveller, not the standard guy that comes here for.
Are they giving any indication how much that would be for a 10-year?
It's not the price of the visa; it's the actual criteria
the conditions
required. That's it's horrendous.
Yeah.
I've had 2 wealthy American people ask me the question, who can hit the criteria? But we're just waiting for it to be to know.
So it's that stringent.
Yeah.
Well, I won't apply then.
Well, you see, they're pushing it through now because Malaysia have just come up with something now.
Have they?
A very, very similar thing, but it's more family friendly and it's good, So, as we know, marijuana now is flowing in Thailand. Get it wherever you want, smoke it wherever you want, within reason. Don't take it out of the country. Whatever you do. Okay. There's a young kid now, just had a trip to Bali, got caught with some small bit of marijuana on him, and he could be looking at 15 years.
No, man, that's crazy.
He didn't know. He said he didn't know.
15 years?
Yeah. Oh. You don't take, if you're going to have a smoke here or you're going to dabble in marijuana here, do it here.
Yeah.
Don't take it out with you. Don't put it in your bag. Leave it.
15 years.
God's sake, you know. Just because they've opened the doors here doesn't mean to say they're going to open the doors anywhere else, you know. I don't agree with it, you know. Whether you think it's good for tourism or not, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people have got their own...
I mean, I've never dabbled in it, so it's not something that interests me personal level, but...
I did when I was younger. I mean, don't get me wrong. I had about Bob Marley every night when I got home from work, you got
You don't represent Bob Marley very well.
No, but you got to come down somehow, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, I must have... It's just something I've never really... I've never participated in, so I don't really get it. But I mean, each to their own, I suppose. If it's
just the warning is, guys, just be really, really careful. It's also open to people putting stuff in your bag, people setting you up, putting stuff in your pocket. All I'm saying is please be very, very careful now, okay, I don't want any of you getting in trouble for something you haven't done. Right, let's move on to... last time we spoke about how to get a visa when you come here.
Yes.
Okay.
That was a really, really good video, guys. If you haven't seen it, have a look. I'll put a link in the description below because, Darren's a very, very knowledgeable guy. He's been in many, many years, helped literally thousands of people to do their visas. So, that was a really good video.
Massive response from that. Massive response.
Really good.
We've helped hundreds of people who've either lost the visa or people that are coming here to start new, But what we're going to talk about today is the main reason why people lose the visa. Okay, people get the visa and then they don't know what to do with it.
Right.
Okay. Is by not getting a re-entry permit.
Right.
What is a re-entry permit? Okay, you come to Thailand, you get a long stay visa, retirement, business visa, marriage visa. If you want to leave the country, you must get a re-entry permit before you go. Okay. You say yeah. A lot of people out there have not got a clue. Okay. A lot of people think it comes with the visa, but it doesn't.
Okay.
There's small writing when you get any long stay visa underneath says before you leave the country get a re-entry permit. Okay. Now, a re-entry permit, all I can say is like the visa's like buying a car. The re-entry permit is like putting a set of alloys on it.
Okay.
It's an extra. Okay, so you got your visa, you want a re-entry permit, you want to leave, you go to immigration, you get the re-entry permit.
Understand.
If you don't, you'll go out, they won't tell you at the airport, you'll leave, you'll come back, you'll get 30 days. That's it, you've lost everything, so you've got to start all over again.
Wow, okay.
And that is every visa.
Okay.
Including a residence permit.
So you have to make sure you get your re-entry
before you leave.
Before you leave the country.
Yeah.
All your visas.
If you can't get it at immigration office, local or wherever, there's a big immigration office at the airport.
Okay.
Like when you go into departures,
so
there's that massive place right in front of you before you go through, and it says immigration office. You can get it there.
So there's a lastminute.com opportunity right in the airport.
Correct.
Okay, so there you go, guys. Make sure you get your re-entry.
But immigration being the nice people that they are, if you go through without a re-entry permit, they won't tell you to go and get one. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Getting divorced. Okay, is another reason to lose your visa.
Okay.
Because the actual visa, when you get married, you get a marriage visa. The visa belongs to the marriage.
Okay.
So if you get divorced tomorrow, you lose your visa tomorrow.
Oh, right.
All right. Some people think, okay, I'll get divorced, but I've still got my visa till next March or whatever. Yeah. Doesn't work like that. If you get divorced in Thailand and you've got a marriage visa, you have to take your divorce and your passport to immigration. Bang. They'll stamp you 7 days. That will then give you time to
Right, so you get a 7-day time. Okay.
Time frame to change to retirement visa or whatever you can within that time frame, yeah, or leave the country, yeah.
So you have to leave the country if you can't get the required permit, and you've got to leave.
It depends what age you are and what criteria you've got and what visa is available for you. Most people don't have to leave.
Okay.
Most people have been married a few years and they're over 50, so they just swap it to a retirement visa.
And is that fairly easy to do?
For me, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no problem. Agent, you better off letting an agent help you. when it comes to things like that. Yeah.
All right, so there you go, guys. If you are in that situation, get in touch with Darren.
Yeah. If you lose your job.
Yep.
So if you're working here with a work permit, you're working for Jimmy. Jimmy says, "Okay, Darren, I can't employ you anymore, but I'll let you keep your visa." No, that visa's finished because he won't carry on paying your tax for you.
Right.
Okay, so every day that you're not working, you're on overstay.
Ooh,
Yeah. We've seen it where guys have kept the visa, gone to immigration, didn't realise that immigration look on their system, well, you've overstayed 90 days. You finished work over 3 months ago.
Oh dear. Yeah, that's not good, is it?
Deportation.
Yeah.
It's gone. You've got no way of changing it to anything. So if you know you're going to lose your job, plan it. You can get paperwork from the Labour Office that will then allow you to then get stamped 7 days and change your visa to something else, like a retirement visa, marriage visa, whatever is best for you, you know. Okay. Overstaying your visa by 90 days. Nobody,
a lot of people do it, isn't it?
Nobody can help you.
Yeah.
Once you hit that 90 days, whatever other people say, I'm telling you now, there is nothing, there's no outlet at the moment that will help you.
Right.
Okay, there's people out there that'll say they can. Don't listen to them. So don't get in that position. You know, people come here, they're enjoying themselves, they've got things sat on their face and stuff, yeah. They forget about all the important things like insurance and visas. You've got to keep your eye on your visa. It's the most important thing to you while you're here, you know that.
And the thing is as well, it's very easy to keep an eye on it because like what I do is I use Google Calendars and I just set a reminder saying my renewal's due in 7 days. And I'm like, right, there you go, I know what I've got to do and the job done. But like you say, overstay,
you got to be careful. You got to be really, really careful. Okay, easy, this one. Just commit a heinous crime. Just commit a bad crime. You more than likely you will get deported. You will get banned and deported. Okay. You don't really want to be doing anything silly like that when you're here.
Well, that goes back to what you were saying earlier about the lad that's got caught with his marijuana. I mean, obviously,
a simple mistake. We know that, don't we?
With huge consequences.
Yeah. Now, people say, let's say you've got a visa and you're going home in 2 days, but your visa's finished, you've only got 2 days left. If you get caught up in, let's say, God forbid, a motorbike accident or something, the police want to see your passport. You've overstayed for 2 days. You will get deported. It's not a matter of, oh, no problem, you can just go. No, they'll deport you for that. And they might even ban you.
Wow.
For a year. So it's always better paying that little bit extra for an extension, maybe 30 days that you don't need. But try not to go into that overstay if possible. Yeah.
The trouble is, people always say, "Oh, that's all right. It won't happen to me. It won't happen to me." And like you say, if you get caught, and it does happen, God forbid you find yourself in that situation, like you just said there, you're in a world of trouble.
Correct. Now, obviously, with technology the way it is, embassies are working closer with the police here, with the transcribe unit. So if there's a warrant out for your arrest from your own country, then that will come through the embassy to immigration. Immigration will grab you and deport you and send you back to your own country in handcuffs. I want to talk about, lastly, the last video that we did. Like I said, we had great response. We must have had at least 100 people come with visa problems. We're still getting them coming in now, still watching your video. This sort of information, ladies and gentlemen, you can't buy it. This is stuff that you will never be told. You might read from barroom lawyers from different forums, but it doesn't mean to say it's correct. Now, this stuff that, like Trevor puts on here with me, is stuff that could save your life, or save your life here. Because I've seen guys who've set their life up with the family, they've got kids, and they do one mistake, one thing wrong, and bang, that's it, it's finished. So all I say to you is, you keep watching these videos. because it's very, very important, especially if you're planning on coming here to retire. It's the best place in the world, but very quickly it can be the worst. It can go downhill really quickly, but you put yourself in that position. You learn the rules first, and then everything will be fine.
Yeah, wise words, my man.
I don't want to put a downer on it, but I'm tired of reading things currently with regards to this new marijuana and stuff like that. You know, I don't want any of your subscribers to get in trouble when they come here, you know.
Well, that's it. I mean, the whole reason why I come to speak with Darren, and we go through. I mean, today's video is maybe a little bit of a somber video, but it's an incredibly important video because these are issues that, like Darren says, sadly, Darren's had the people coming to him over the years with these problems when it's just a little bit too late, and there's nothing that Darren can do. And, you know, without blowing smoke up Darren's arse, you know, you've got a very, very good knowledge here. You've been here a long time. You've helped out hundreds and hundreds of people. But, you know, if Darren's telling you now, guys, these are the situations you really want to avoid them. There you go. There you go. Well, thank you very much, my man. As always, informative as always. And it's really is, you know, if you've got any questions, and not only about what we spoke about today, but any normal visa questions, any, you know, if you're coming over here and you need help with your visa, maybe you're here and you've decided to stay long term and you want some information, some advice about how you can stay here, what visa you need, etc. Come and see Darren. You know, he's a very, very knowledgeable guy. I'll put all the information in the link in the description below so you can check it out. Get in touch with Darren. As I say, you know, he really is a very, very knowledgeable guy.
Next time we talk, we'll reiterate on getting visas when you come here, because it looks like they're bringing a couple of new visas out that will really suit guys under 50. Well, so hopefully,
thank you at long last.
Fingers crossed.
Not that I'm under 50.
Oh me.
But you know what? It's really, it's an interesting subject you just mentioned there, because if you're not 50, it's really hard, isn't it?
It's near enough impossible now.
It's really hard. And if you know, there are people here that want to come out here for a year or whatever, 2 years, because they've got that ability to do it, but they just can't tick these boxes. It's like, see ya, don't want to be here.
Yeah, it's like the nomad visa they keep talking about. You know, the nomad for the guys that work online, you know, work for American companies and everything else. They've got it all set up, they just haven't released it yet. You know, that will be massive, because so many young guys here, you know, this is the new era.
Yeah.
You know, it's not our era, it's their era, it's what they do, you know, cyber security and this sort of stuff. So we're praying and hoping that's going to come soon, Because like I said, not all our customers are 50 and above. There's a lot of young people here fighting to stay here, you know.
It's horrible, though, isn't it? Because like, I remember when there was no mobile phones. Remember that? When the first one came out, the first one came out was a satchel, a big satchel with a handset. But you know, it is what it is, and things are so it's good that they're addressing that, and I hope it happens very soon, because a lot of people, I think it will be great for the country.
Well, when I come here 18 years ago, nobody even sent an email really. You know, the phones were them shitty Nokia flip downs like Star Trek. Yeah, so, you know, but things have moved on now, the iPhone and everything else, and people keep in contact, it's so easy, you know. But in my day, when I started, I was needed more because there was no information out there, But now, there's so much wrong information, people do need me. Because they're reading the wrong information and making mistakes.
Well, there you go, guys. Mate, it's been a pleasure as always. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So much. Great to see you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Guys, get in touch with Darren. You know, he really has got a wealth of knowledge, and you know, just that one email could save you a whole world of problems. So get in touch with Darren. All right, that's it from us today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, guys, please remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Check out Discord. There's so much information on there. You can ask questions and everything you need to know. So have a look on there. There's over 16,500 people on there now, which is fantastic. If you'd like to support the channel, there is a link in the description below, and have a look down there. All right, that's it from me. That's it from Dan. Thank you very much for watching, guys. And please, as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.